Weight loss is not just about calories in and calories out. Guys, it's so much more nuanced than what we have been told for years and years and years. And when you're a female, especially roughly around 35 and up, things are a little bit different here. Let's break it down. It's not a matter of calories in, calories out. It's not a matter of doing more cardio. It's not a matter of my personal favorite, eat less, move more. It's not a matter of eating more protein and less fat. There's literally so many factors that are beneath the surface that are far less talked about, less discussed, less nuanced, and even less researched, especially when it comes to females. Like us women specifically, we cannot base our own nutritional and fitness habits and lifestyle habits on what men can successfully do. We are a little bit different. We have different requirements throughout the month. Each week we may feel different, and each day we may feel different. And I recently learned, like in the past couple of months, that roughly 90-something percent, that's flipping huge, you guys, of the nutritional health and fitness research is done on healthy young males under the age of 30. Okay, well, that really doesn't apply very much to us because our hormones are different, our bodies are different, we cycle very differently, and we experience life very different every single day. A couple little things, I get into these more so in food first, but a couple things that may really help you get started today are, number one, inflammation. So think of like the systemic kind of inflammation, bloating, excessive fat on the body, especially to the point where you don't feel good. This is a huge sign of inflammation, and we go over how to overcome this and how to feel better really well in food first. Number two, light or lack thereof. Guys, we spend the majority of our days indoors out of the sunshine, when in fact we legitimately need sunlight for many processes in our body, for hormone health, for hormone balance, for energy, for healing, for so many things. It is so important to get natural sunlight throughout the day. Not excessively, but enough, right? These artificial LED lights, the blue lights from our devices, they interrupt our sleep patterns, they interrupt our well-being, they disrupt our mental health, and they disrupt our thought patterns, and ultimately the way that our bodies respond to our environment and how we feel every single day. No thank you. Meal timing, number three. Ladies, we got to talk about this. Doing those 5 a.m. fasted workouts, skipping breakfast, skipping meals altogether, getting hangry, angry, irritated, frustrated, tired, stressed, all of that shit is just going to contribute to make our lives even worse. It will increase our stress levels. It will increase our stress, which we don't need. And keep in mind, things that are beneficial to men may not be beneficial to us, but we have to do what individually helps us feel better. This is another thing that we go over closely in Food First, helping you get more in tune with your bio-individual needs. So specifically what your body needs to support its natural processes and to feel better every single day. Last but not least, your other diet, as I like to call it. So specifically what we're consuming. So think of media, social media, the news, movies, TV, magazines, reading books, blah, 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 all of this stuff. This is our other diet that contributes to our thoughts, our beliefs, our habits, how we self-talk. These are things that we also need to keep in mind because we don't want to program our mind with a bunch of bullshit and make us think that like we're not capable of overcoming our health issues, make us think that we can't do something, make us think that we're going to be unhealthy for the rest of our lives, make us angry. There are actually like frequencies in music and movies that can create more of an anger effect in our bodies and more of like an anger response in our brain and program our brain to not be nearly as efficient and smart and sharp and successful as we want it to be. So our other diet, keep that in mind when it comes to our overall well-being. This is another thing we do get a little bit into in Food First to help you realize that, hey, maybe this kind of music is not helping me feel good. Maybe these kind of movies are actually contributing to poor mental health. Maybe it's time to stop watching this kind of stuff. I really hope this helps. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what questions you have. And if you would like to get yourself into Food First, it is still on sale, $49. Get started today. You get immediate access to all of the content, workbook, mindset work, and more. And there's a pretty big revamp coming. So by getting yourself in now, you set yourself up for even more success later with all the updates. Okay, go to the bio. You know what to do. Have a wonderful Thursday.